So, so each one of these blocks is called a cell, okay? And then you got your columns up top here, your letters. All right, so each one is a column, then you have your rows on the side. You can type in these blocks, and I'll type in there, Kerry. In Excel, it is about numbers. However, you cannot put numbers and letters in the same cell. So if I did Kerry 1, 2, it's going to give you an error at some point, okay? It has to be Kerry in one cell and a number in another cell. So in G and H, there has to be one, like a number here and then letters here. Okay, we can never put those together. So I just want to make sure that we're clear on that. And again, like I said, each one of these is called a cell. You have rows, you have columns up top. Okay, this is called your workbook. And you can add more sheets to your workbook at the bottom here. I don't know, it's very hard to see, but if you click the plus sign way at the bottom, you can keep adding all kinds of sheets that you have here. Okay. So like how I do your attendance is right here. I don't know if you can see, it's in, actually, I did it in Google Sheets. However, this is how I submit your attendance to the college. This is what I have right here. Okay. So it's very similar to that. Okay. Your toolbar up top here is very similar to what we were working with before. Your home, okay, is where you have the print, the save, all of that. All right. Well, file, then home is all of your fonts and then your numbers, and I'll get into that in a minute, in some of your formulas. Okay. Insert is the same thing. We're just going to talk about tables in this class, in charts. So the tables and the charts and maybe a picture. We're not talking about pivot tables or anything like that. That's an advanced course. Okay. Drawing, we won't do much with. Page layout is the same thing. What I've talked about before is the page setup, the print area, all of that. Then you have your formulas again. Okay, you have them there. And then you have your data. Formulas are adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing. The min, the max, and the average is what we'll do in this class. In another class, the more advanced one is more statistical data, which is what this is. Okay. But underneath the data is where we'll be sorting. And I'm just going over this quickly. In review, just like it was in Word, you get your spell check and your languages and everything like that. View, just like in Word, same thing. If you wanted to make it bigger, you could. In this version, it has automate. We're not really going to use that. That's just not helpful. And then you have your help button. So that's everything there. So you can also, a quick way in the Microsoft 365, you can, instead of going to File, Save As, you can just save right here as test. Okay. So I'm jumping right in. I'm just going to do something very basic. So right now I'm going to type in oranges 100. And you see how I'm doing that. So apples 350. Okay. Pears 75. Peaches, can I spell? Okay, peaches 10. What else? Oh, blueberries. Okay, and this is what I want you to do here. So you see how this is like over the thing, like over your column, if you go to the top here and have a solid black and spread it out a little bit, it will adjust for you. Okay, again, if you go up top here and have a solid black, it will spread out a little bit for you. Okay, and then I'm gonna put, let's do 700. I just want to see how it would look. Okay. So now, right now, I'm only going to highlight everything that we typed. Everything that we typed, I'm only highlighting that. At this bottom part, it goes a little bit white. It's where I had my mouse and it's where I started to highlight. So if it goes white for you, you're good. Okay. So you're there. So highlight it, everything that you typed. And then go to insert. And then right here, right in the middle is a chart. So you can pick whatever one you want. Okay. I tend to either go to a column or a pie, but it's up to you. You can pick whatever one you want. Right now, I am going to pick the donut pie there. And there's my chart. Okay. Now, right now, another tab came up top here, and it's, you have another, clicked in there. You have another bunch of features in here. Why is it not clicking? Okay, there it is. So you can, in the middle here is data labels. You can show, see now it puts all the numbers in the donut hole. Okay. You can put a legend on there so we know which ones are. Your chart title, we can name it whatever we want at this point. I am going to name it Fruits by Carrie, whatever. So my chart title changed to Fruits by Carrie. If you wanted to switch around the columns and the rows, you could. I don't suggest that. You could select certain data in here if you needed to. Okay. What else? If you needed to change the chart at some point, you could go ahead and change it. Okay. And then you have your format that's there. So you can, let's see, you could change your fonts, your fills, your outlines. So if you, let's see, I think come on, click. So if you wanted to change something to like all red, or if you wanted to change it to orange, and then your inside, if you wanted your inside colors to be a different color, you could do that to your chart. Okay. So that's your chart format all the way over here to the right. Okay. So again, like I said, we're an insert, and then we went over to the chart. We picked our chart, and then we have this other little tab up top here that gives us all our data labels and all of our, how we want to design this. Okay. I'm just gonna stop it. I want to stop there. Give it another minute or so. So, and then remember, I saved this as test. So now this is saved. Let me see if I can go back. Is it there? No, it's not there. Not there yet. So if I got out of it, let me get out of it and see what happens. Why does it keep doing that? Okay. Go to file, and then there it is, my test. Okay. So I have it back there. I'm going to stop for a second, stop the recording.